Hungary's national LGBTQ plus referendum is in. The results are: on Sunday, Hungary held their elections and anti-LGBTQ plus Prime Minister Viktor Orban won a fourth term. There is good news concerning the LGBTQ plus referendum, which was voted on at the same time. The referendum was very similar to Florida's new Don't Say Gay bill and meant to double down on anti-LGBTQ plus policy in the name of protecting children. The people of Hungary have spoken on all 4 points of the referendum. Point 1 was a vote on if public schools could teach about sexual orientation without parental consent. Point 2 was a vote if people supported giving children information about gender reassignment. Point 3 was written in a propagandist style and asked if media representing content of a sexual nature that might affect a child's development to be shown, aka media that presents LGBTQ plus people in a positive light. And point 4 was if people were in favor of showing students media that concern gender reassignment. About 44% of Hungarians voted yes on each of these points, with only about 20% voting no.
And who the hell wrote these? DeSantis? Like, doesn't it just sound like his writing when I was reading this? I mean, think about it. Do you support teaching of sexual orientation to underage children in public schools without consent? Like, think about it. I mean, you're first, I'm gay, and I'm like, no, of course not. You know?
You know, there's a gang of despots in the world. Bolsonaro in Brazil, Erdogan in Turkey, Putin in Russia, Orban in Hungary, and DeSantis in Florida. All would come to the exact same conclusion. One point that we should make clear, 20% voted no, but that still was enough for it to be defeated, because if you did not vote, it was considered a no vote. So actually 56% of the Hungarian public voted no on adopting these amendments, so they were not adopted.
Right, but the fact that he was reelected by such
he had
a
6
large
opponents,
right,
and he beat them all.
and actually, you know, in the current situation with Ukraine, Orban in Hungary has always been like very supportive of Putin. And we know how, you know, anti-LGBT laws are written in Russia, so I'm not surprised that this is happening in Hungary. Same in Poland, Duda, the same way, where they claim for gay-free spaces, or he tried that. So the fact that, you know, he's now running again. Do you know that he's only 58 years old?
Yeah.
He looks like so much older, but anyway, that's beside the point. But he's now staying there for so long. For LGBTQ people, and you know, it's not. I mean, it's not really that great.
Well, I think he never got over being rejected as a Bellamy model.
Oh, Sean, you've been waiting all day to tell that joke. Wow. Look it up, by the way, Bellamy.
Right, that was from the 90s.
Right, that's why that joke was so good. One other interesting thing is we're glad that this was defeated. He'll continue to pursue this regardless. He'll try to find different ways to do it. I also thought it was interesting. Hungary is one of the principal places that LGBTQ has evacuated out of Ukraine to.
Yeah.
And for everything that we've reported on so far, Hungary has done a very, very good job in protecting LGBT. So we have to get that out there and to say we, as part of the LGBTQ community, thank Hungary and especially Poland for their treatment of LGBT. But distressing and disturbing yesterday, in his acceptance speech, he criticized the Ukrainian president in his speech. And at this moment, on the same day that the reporting is that they're withdrawing out of certain towns and going house to house and pulling them out and shooting them in the head, to criticize the Ukrainian president, I thought at best was a strange and bizarre moment of what we have to look forward to from this 50-year-old.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ